Canada to welcome 500,000 new immigrants in 2025. The Immigration Levels Plan acts as a guide for the number of immigrants Canada aims to welcome over the next 3 years. The Immigration Levels Plan acts as a guide for the number of immigrants Canada aims to welcome each year. Canada's immigration goals include growing the economy, reuniting families, and offering asylum to refugees fleeing hardship abroad. Express entry and PNP targets will rise. The majority of new permanent residents immigrate through economic class programs, such as those within the express entry system, or through provincial nomination programs, PNPs. Higher PGP admissions. IRCC also has a mandate to reunite families. After economic class programs, family class sponsorship is the second largest permanent residence class set out by the Immigration Levels Plan. Under family class immigration programs, applicants are sponsored for permanent residence by a spouse, partner, children, or other family member. Refugee and humanitarian class targets to decline. Refugees and humanitarian class immigrants also have an allocation under the Immigration Levels Plan. Canada has a long-standing reputation of extending asylum to displaced persons fleeing unsafe situations in their home countries. Canada currently has high humanitarian class targets due to its ongoing efforts to complete several campaigns, such as welcoming some 40,000 refugees from Afghanistan. Canada's immigration strategy. Canada's current immigration strategy began to take its current form in the 1980s. At that time, the government did not look as far into the future and often based immigration targets on the economy of the day. In 1984, Canada welcomed fewer than 90,000 immigrants. Leading into the 1990s, the Canadian government under the Conservatives recognized the impending shortage of labor and increased immigration targets to 250,000 new permanent residents in the space of 8 years. The following Liberal government built on these targets, but due to an economic recession, also began to place more emphasis on inviting newcomers, more economic class immigrants, and reducing Canada's family and humanitarian class shares. Canada welcomed some 260,000 immigrants annually until current Liberal government took power in 2015. The targets were increased to 300,000, followed by 340,000 right before the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020. The closure of borders and other travel restrictions in 2020 made it difficult for IRCC to process applications. Still, Canada exceeded its 2021 immigration target and broke the record for the most permanent residents invited in a year at 405,000. These targets were reached through large allocations of spots through the Canadian Experience Class and Provincial Nomination Programs, PNPs. Canada is currently in a unique period where there is a labor shortage alongside nearly 1 million job vacancies. Both are driving factors in the country's growing immigration targets. Canada has one of the world's oldest populations. Approximately 9 million people, or nearly a quarter of Canada's population, will reach retirement age by 2030. This will create an urgent shortage of workers throughout all sectors of the economy. The government must announce the Immigration Levels Plan each year by November 1st, as per the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, IRPA, which is Canada's main immigration law. However, the 2022 to 2024 Immigration Levels Plan was the second announced in 2022. The first occurred in February after the most recent federal election on September 20, 2021, caused the 2021 announcement to be delayed. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe to our channel.